Young thieves with a taste for the high life this morning on the run after stealing a luxury car. The group seen here taking a joyride in a stolen Mercedes in the Brisbane suburb of Paddington.
However, the owner, Dan Murphy, isn't angry. In fact, he says he feels sorry for them. He joins us now from Currumbin Valley on the Gold Coast. Dan, look, you know what? I was going to say this is an interesting take, but looking at you, I'm not going to be surprised.
You're my kind of guy.
You are very relaxed. Tell us what happened.
Good morning. Good morning to you two and to everyone. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not so woke as to not to, to regret my success, but I often joke that I'd sell grandma for $1.20 if I could make 10 cents. These youths are obviously in terrible life circumstances, and beyond the safety of my family, which was obviously critical. Luckily, I've got a really staunch son and a fantastic daughter, and they bore up with it. But once they're safe, I mean, these guys just needed some more love when they were young, as we all do.
Yeah,
and I'm a big fan of that. Love. Everyone needs more love.
I love everything about Dan. I love everything about you, and I'll get onto some of that a little bit later.
He wants your shirt too,
No, just the whole package is outstanding. But I wanted to ask you this, just before, on a serious note. They broke in, and your loved ones are asleep.
Yes. And so, I mean, I wasn't even there. That's what my daughter says. Dad, you weren't even there and you're on TV. I was down here, and they rang me, and that was quite scary for them. And as I say, lucky my son is a staunch fella. But and it is scary, those things. And of course, it's probably too late for these guys, because it's only a short skip from being in a bit of trouble at school to really choosing bad paths. And that's if you don't have any good role models. And I mean, this is 101. This is adulting 101. I mean, a kid that doesn't have any choices can easily find the wrong way to go. And it's really sad. And, there's groups, there's charities, local ones in Brisbane that address this very issue, that help kids in grade 8, 9 and 10 to provide someone to listen to them for once, some sort of peer that doesn't have a dog in the fight and can help them. And often they don't get a chance like that. And then, that this sort of thing can happen.
It's interesting the way you look at it, I think, Dan, because that certainly is one way of targeting this, right? Because you look at the youth crime crisis that we're seeing in Queensland, really across the country, and you think that there is a different way of dealing with it.
Well, I'm sure the problem is so big that, I mean, you can't just slogan sort of solutions that don't work, but certainly fundamentally, providing support to kids that are going off the rails in grade 8 and 9. That's the critical time. Is so crucial, because you can catch them. You can catch them when they're starting to go bad at school. And I know that charities like Traction and Inspiring Brighter Futures, who are local Queensland-based charities, they work tirelessly for that. And they understand that.
Okay.
And it's a fantastic thing to do.
Important messaging aside, Dan, I want to drill in. You are exactly what I will look like when I retire. What is your...
I'm younger than you.
You're not... Yeah, I was going to say, how old is Dan? You should probably just double-check that first.
I'm 54.
Okay. Carlos, he's the same age.
Dan, you're not the Dan Murphy, are you?
How dare you say that to me, Carl? No, I'm 54.
Yeah, what about your very important question, Carlos?
I can't remember what it was.
Are you the Dan Murphy with all your Rolls Royces in the car, in the garage and stuff?
Well, look, I've had a lot of success, and so it's funny that I can reflect on these sorts of things, but it is something that I've learned in the last few years, and it's powerful to understand that how crucial love and support is for young people.
Well, I'm open to loving you a lot more and being closer to you.
I'm happy to love you,
brother. I'll see you very soon.
Thank you,
what
guys.
a legend.
Thank you, Dan.
Lovely message too, actually, out of a frightening situation.
Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and...
What's my name again?
Oh, my God. Carl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports and amazing Aussie stories.
And Carl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
That never happens.
Always happens.
What's she talking about?
Always happens.